Hey everyone, I'm Tobi and I'm here with the beautiful Nat Kelley.
Hi.
And we're going to show you how to get this Moroccan inspired makeup look. And we've also got Reese Walker who's going to talk you through how to get Nat's gorgeous hair look today. I hope you enjoy it. So we're going to start by placing these eye masks under the eyes, and these are by Peter Thomas Roth. And I use these a lot on my clients and also at home. They're really great just to pop in the fridge.
Oh, that feels great.
Yeah, nice and refreshing.
What's the smell too? They smell good.
Yeah, they smell beautiful. So we're going to pop those on. Does that feel comfortable?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're shooting this in LA in Nat's gorgeous house, and I've actually been inspired by all the beautiful colours and the tones of her furniture. And we're going to pull those colours into the eye look today. So we're going to do beautiful like orange browns, pull out the eyes, and then we're going to do really beautiful kind of orangey peachy cheeks. And we're going to see at the end if we do a bright or a natural lip.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So I'm going to match the house.
So just close your eyes. So this is just a bit of hydration. This is Elizabeth Arden, and this is the 8-Hour Miracle Hydrating Mist. Love this one. And then I'm going to use Augustina Spada, and this is one of my favourite moisturisers at the moment for my clients. So this is the cream. There's also the rich cream, which is a really super hydrating formulation, which I personally love to use when I'm flying or if my skin's super dry from winter. What are you loving at the moment for moisturisers?
I actually need a new one, so this is going to be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I had one that had my blood spun into it.
Wow. Where'd you get it made?
Which I should remember. Barbara. I'll figure it out by the end of the tutorial. But she was doing like a pop-up facial salon for Fashion Week.
Cool.
And like Bambi actually told me about her.
Oh, I know who you're talking
about.
Yeah. Alright, so now we're going to hydrate the lips, and this is my absolute favourite lip balm of all time. This is Mecca Cosmetica Lip Delicious. And it's just beautiful on its own, or it's great to hydrate if you're going to wear a beautiful lipstick on top later on.
Oh, I love the gloss.
Just rub it together. And just look into the camera. It also makes your lips look really juicy and big. So if you want that natural.
What if you want
enhancer.
Your lips to look shriveled and tight? Is there a product for that?
Imagine.
Everyone gets to hear my snort. Wait, so I was telling you, Bambi told me about this woman, Barbara Strom, and I went to her and got the facial, and they like mixed my blood into the cream.
Ooh.
So that was fun.
That would have been cool. Okay, so we're going to work on your brows. So I'm just going to give them a light brush. And we're going to fill them in. So this is Anastasia Beverly Hills Pro Eye Palette. And I'm going to start with a medium brown on you. And then we're going to build it up a little bit. I prefer to actually start a little bit lighter in the tone. And then I like to work a little bit of a deeper tone into this outer edge at the end. My pet hate is really dark brows. I find some girls that are blonde.
I just do the one dark colour the whole brow over.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm doing wrong, right? Because you want it to be a little more of a gradient, so it's natural.
Yeah, I think if you want a really soft brow, it's good to like build it. For sure.
So this is what I've been doing wrong. I need more tones.
Yeah. Okay. I can get you sorted.
Because I always do it and then I'm like, oh, I just look very free to color now. Then it stops me from doing my brows.
Are you brushing it through? It's always good to go through and brush the product through
really
as
bad
well.
at brushing.
So just have a look and see. It's a nice beautiful shape, and I'm just going to come in with the dark brown, and I'm just going to build this arch just a little bit and then fan that out. Another little trick, see on the inner part here, I just like to straighten that up. Because sometimes, like, depending on how your natural brow looks, sometimes people's like angle out. It's always good.
What is mine doing? Okay, can go up.
I'm just kind of like giving yours a little bit more definition. You've got beautiful brows, you don't need a lot.
But I spend like 3 seconds doing them if I do them. So I gotta take more time.
I mean, when they're your own, you can go quite fast because you're doing them every day. Like, I do mine in 2 seconds as well.
But with multicolours like this? Like
I use a brunette crayon on mine most days. And this brush, this is from Anastasia as well, but this is a great tool to have because you've got the angular brush on one side and then you have the eyebrow spoolie on the other side just to work that product through. So now I'm just coming in with that darker brown shade and we're just going to beef out the end of the brow. It's really important that you work on that upper arch here. I think it just can kind of lift the eye.
Can you point to it for me? Like,
so just like
here.
here.
Right there. It's right there.
And I mean, depending on the face shape and like the way your brows work, some people like a little bit of a softer round, and then I know other clients of mine, they like it quite sharp and down. So I think you just need to play around with it and see what really works for you.
I like the round that you've done.
Yeah.
Sometimes my brows can be quite jagged.
And you can definitely like change, like this can change a whole look. I like to start with the brow as well because I find it's a good starting point, and then once you've got the brows on you can do the eyes and then it kind of can all tie in and you can see where you're going. So next we're going to curl the lashes and just look down. So I'm just going to do this really softly.
Except we're going to kind of pretend, I should just tell everybody I've got my lash extensions in.
And this is the Charlotte Tilbury eyelash curler.
Can I still curl with extensions? Yeah, right?
Yeah, you just do super gentle. I think lash curling is like one of the most important things that you can do with eye makeup.
Wow.
Particularly for a shoot or if it's like red carpet, I just find like when those lashes on the ends are really like curled properly, it just makes the eyes look absolutely perfect and beautiful. And you can always like pick apart a makeup, I think, if they're kind of hanging down on one side or if they're not even. That's my personal preference anyways. So now we're going to come in, so this is going to be like one of the key colours. This is Urban Decay, it's a 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil and the shade's Lucky. So just close for me, Nat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the pencil to cover the entire lid. And this is going to be our base colour for the eye. So generally when I'm working with an eye look, I will start with an eye pencil or a cream colour shadow. I just like to work with creams because I feel like you can work them into like particular shapes that you want really easily. You can smoke them out. Whereas if you start like with a powder straight away, you're not going to get the same effect.
So you can almost use this like a primer on the eye.
Exactly. It's basically like your eye primer. And I mean, they make pencils so great. Like whatever you put on top, it's not going to move. So it's also helping your makeup wearability throughout the day. It just looks, so just look into the camera so you can see we're starting to build that Moroccan vibe. And so Nat's eye shape looks amazing when it's got the feline like flick at the end. So what I'm going to do out here is I'm going to start to pull this shade outwards. And then we'll build that in with shadow later on. So another good reason to do like an eye mask underneath, because we're going to do a little bit of an intense look today, any fallout will land on the plastic. And then, you know, you can just clean that up, do your eye cream, and then we'll work on the skin later.
I've been doing it all wrong. I've been doing, don't do these, just because I'm lazy. And then I've been doing the brows last.
Have you?
But I also do my concealer first, and then I'm like...
I know you like your concealer first. You've always liked your concealer first.
You know why? It's because I don't feel like I can tell if the look is good. Until I can see my under eyes covered.
Let's do... So this is going to be a little bit dark for the crease, but I feel like it's going to give it the intensity that we want. So this is a new palette by NARS. It's called Scandal. And the shade is... Mosh Pit, I think, or Stage Dive, I don't know.
Close.
I don't know
Good
which
word
one's which.
association. Oh no, oh, there's names of the different colours. Oh, cool.
Yeah, but you can see that palette there. So.
Who comes up with the names? Is it like a group of people that are contracted out? Because it's a very specific thing.
It is. I would love to come up with the names. I think it'd be fun.
I was reading one the other day that I really liked. I have to look it up.
I mean, NARS always have really sexy names. I like their names.
I'm gonna find it by the end because I was like I had to take a moment and stop and have a chuckle, like how good it was.
So I'm building this in. If you just look straight ahead, Nat, I'm building this in this outer edge. I'm bringing it in a little bit, but not too far. So we want this darkness to be mainly on the outside. So,
excuse me.
You're right. So next, I'm going to come in with a clean fluffy brush. This is a MAC brush. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to buff that out. So you just really want to soften that chocolate colour. And I love the pencil. It's actually got like some reflex in it. So you can see like there's a little hint of like a sparkle. So this could be like a fun party look, holiday look, Christmas party look, whatever you want to call it. So I'm actually going to take these off so we can work right underneath the eye. Party's over.
Wow. Like,
feels
nice.
nice.
Very hydrating.
Yeah. And so I'm going to get like a pencil brush, short brush, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually get that same chocolate shade and I'm going to run that under the lower lash line. So if you look up, I'm just going to start on that outer corner and just really softly bring that in. It's really nice to wrap the colour around, so whatever you have done in the crease, pulling that underneath the eye for a more intense look always looks amazing. Just face this way. And close. And I'm also going to just run this on that upper lash line just so we get that intensity happening also. And so now I'm going to come back in with my clean brush and I'm just going to blend that. And just look up. Just going to softly blend the under eye. Alrighty. Try. So I recently got sent this palette and this is the Hot Trice Cheek palette, but I'm actually going to use this colour here on top of the lid. It's really fun to use cheek colours on the eyes.
I always do that.
Yeah. So I'm just going to use like a flat brush, pick up some of the colour.
This is such a good colour palette.
Isn't it? And just close. I'm just going to focus on that centre part of the eyelid. It's nearly like you're highlighting the eyes. Just open, pretty, and close.